The interest in the securities?
Yes.
The judge's spouse? Mm-hmm. The judge's parent or a child that serves as director, an officer, and an advisor or other participant? Yeah. Then any deposits in a financial institution or deposits or proprietary interest the judge may maintain as a member of a mutual savings association or credit union or similar proprietary interest, or an interest in the issuer of government securities held by the judge, see Rules 1.3 and 2.11. Now, the fiduciary includes relationships such as executor, administrator, trustee, or guardian. And then there's that financial support shall mean the total of contribution to the judge's campaign, independent expenditures, and in support of the judge's campaign against the judge's opponent as defined as RCW 42.17.020. Now, obviously, not having any money, I haven't been able to contribute to any campaign. Well, let's say I wanted to support you for Superior Court Judge unopposed Brent Baisden,
Yeah.
and you did or did not have any expense to campaign for the unopposed, yes, position known as Superior Court Judge.
Yes.
Now, I realize the governor appointed you.
No.
Can I make a campaign contribution? Maybe I need to contribute some funds to each and every oath of office.
Right.
In every city, every county, every state, tribal government, and the federal government. Now, if I made, let's say a $5 campaign contribution
Yes.
for your individual elections, and I did have my rights enforced, and I did have my state issued identification. In fact, if I had sued each and every one, what do I get to have when making campaign contributions? Now, some people say, well, I contribute to both the Democrats and the Republicans.
Yes.
They're very supportive of democracy. And the thought was, well, I could go through each and every one of the elections for the last 8 years, 4 months, and 9 days,
Yes.
ever since my wife. Why don't you give me those that contributed to your unopposed campaign for Superior Court Judge? And then why don't you get me that governor that decided to run for governor again? I don't know the election results. I didn't. I really don't. But it could be that Governor Jay Inslee doesn't realize that when you have knowledge of the misprisioning of treason,
Yes.
and the misprison of felony,
Yes.
and your intentional obstruction of an individual to be able to contribute to your campaign,
Yeah.
it is a kind of campaign fraud.
Ouch.
See, I've sent 3 million emails. You didn't know. You had no idea that they were issuing court orders that have fraud, forgery, and felony on them.
Yeah.
You didn't know about the dissolution of marriage that I wasn't served.
No.
You didn't have any idea. Campaign fraud. The intentional obstruction of campaign contributions from individuals that you refuse to enforce the law for. It's a different kind of lawsuit.
Different now.
It's the kind of lawsuit that it could be worth a lot of money to me. Oh, campaign fraud. Oh, see, usually it's receiving large contributions to your individual elections by those that are very wealthy,
Yes.
with the intention of them influencing your political ideologies.
Yes.
But when you obstruct an individual's right to contribute to your campaign because of your refusal to enforce the law, it's campaign fraud.
Because.